They go, thank you, with their over politeness. They go, thank you, I do that all the time. I say that to drivers. I say, thank you, but I don't do it on those city buses. I don't. I know this is controversial. If I'm on one of those buses where you get off at the middle doors that are halfway down the bus, I have enough modesty to not feel the need to shout thank you over the heads of 10 people. Because I would find that rather annoying when someone else does it. So I'm not going to do it to other people. I'm not going to shout thank you over the heads of loads of people just to show off how polite I am. No. Politeness is something you don't show off. It's just something you are. I'm being polite by doing that. I'm being polite. If I was a bus driver, I'd be sick to death of people shouting thank you at me. Find it extremely annoying. Don't want people shouting thank you at you every 5 seconds. A couple of 100 people a day. And then you have to worry about whether you're being rude by not replying. So using basically a glass cage at the front of the bus, and there's someone down at the back doors that are halfway down on the other side of the bus, and they're shouting thank you. What's he supposed to do? Turn around in his cage and shout, you're welcome, I suppose. You have to shout even louder because he's shouting from inside the glass cage. His little partition wall behind him. There's glass to his left. He's completely surrounded by this glass cage. And it's not like they don't seem to have speakers or anything on buses. I could have sworn when I was a child there was once or twice when I heard a bus driver use the loudspeaker system to make an announcement. But then most of the time when they had an announcement, they just shouted it. And then sometimes they'd come halfway up the stairs and shout it again up the stairs. I think someone decided at some point in the late 1980s, around the time I was getting a bus to school every day, I think someone in the bus union decided they have these loudhailer systems, but we're not going to use them because we're not paid enough to be broadcasters. We're not going to go making announcements over the loudhailer. No. If we need to communicate during a breakdown or something, we'll just shout at everybody. We'll say, the bus is broken down, deal with it. Or else you'll say, I'm very sorry that the bus is broken down, but you probably won't hear my apology because I'm saying it from halfway up the stairs, trying to address the whole bus upstairs and downstairs from halfway up the stairs. None of you have a clue what I said. You're going to spend the next 10 minutes trying to work up the courage to ask the passenger next to you what I said. And they're just going to say, I don't think he said anything at all. I don't think he said anything at all. I think he was just mumbling to himself. I think he was probably judging us. That's what I think he was doing. He was judging us silently. If he judged us less silently, perhaps we'd be able to do something about it and be better passengers. But no, apparently that's not something he wants to do in his career. Or maybe he does want to do it, but just doesn't feel empowered to do it.